So if you'll indulge me, if you would close your eyes, take a deep breath, unleash your imagination, and come with me on a journey. It's 2040, and we're sitting in a cafe, sipping coffee, waiting for our lunch, and watching the quiet streets of the city. The cars and buses outside are silently delivering people and packages powered by renewable electricity. Above us, the windows of the buildings are covered in solar film, and on the roofs, amongst the roof gardens, are solar panels. Our lunch arrives, fresh local produce and meat, sent to the city in electric trucks, and cooked on the electric induction stoves in the kitchen. After work, we travel home in our electric cars and on electric public transit. We plug the car into charge in the garage in our house with solar roof tiles. Our smartphone tells us the net balance of renewable electricity that our home has generated and the amount we have pushed into the grid and pulled out. Our lives have become powered by renewable electricity. The buildings in which we live, the places we work, the cars and buses we move about in, and the power we use to run our homes and businesses. You can open your eyes now. So where does this electricity come from? Some of it, but not all, will come from the buildings and streets themselves, as we learn to harness the sun's power in ever-increasing efficiency and affordability. Our buildings and homes will be close to net zero, and through the adoption of smart grid technology, our city has become a power station in addition to becoming a load source. Some of it will come from the existing infrastructure we've invested in the 20th century and the first part of the 21st century. Large storage hydro, small hydro, wind farms and solar parks that send their electricity to the city through transmission lines whose rights of way are now used to provide habitat and plants for bees. And some will be more than just renewable electrons. It will come from projects that have also instigated transformative social and economic change for small communities and Indigenous communities that have been left out of the economy at the turn of the 20th century. These projects will not only produce renewable, cost-effective, reliable electricity, they will also provide capacity-building jobs and experiences, stable funding sources to leverage into other activities, and provide a foundation for economic independence. And just as railways and highways were the infrastructure that knit together society in the past, our integrated smart grid will be the infrastructure that unites us in the future. Multiple countries are interconnected to optimize the system and utilize the best resources. So we build hydro where there's lots of water, wind where it's windy, and harness the sun where it's most sunny. This new system, a seamless marriage of new and old, big and small infrastructure, will be managed by our utilities, who will optimize, trade, and balance the plethora of renewable energy sources and diverse loads. Urban centers have become power stations, and fleets of electric cars will provide the storage to help firm and shape solar energy that's generated during the day in our city. Technology supporting grid integration has progressed rapidly, and utilities now manage these diverse electricity sources with ease. And this broader and more fulsome interconnectedness helps facilitate stronger ties between urban and rural environments and helps facilitate stronger diplomatic ties between countries. Now, you might be wondering why I chose the two pictures I shared with you today. It's because they represent a vision of what renewable energy can mean to people and communities beyond our city. I know that right now, some of the electricity powering this room and this microphone is coming from this project and projects like it that are powering a future for communities. We have an opportunity to choose more of this kind of development to power our lives in the future, and thus have a much broader positive effect on people across our country and the world. In our city of the future, we can sleep well at night because it's quiet, and we know that our day has been powered by renewable energy, and that energy has also helped to facilitate a better life for people in our city and across the rest of the land. Thank you.